Hi, I'm the WanderingNewbie, Star for Record Keeper. Today, we have a Final Fantasy VIII event. Not that one, because we're starting a little later today than normal. Hometown Girl. And Selfie. It's all about Selfie, baby. You get the harder fights. That's it. Period. Okay. Brief intro, but not much more I can expand on that. Jafira. Tomberry King. Tomberry King is not too complex. Actually, this event seems fairly simple because every boss has a weakness. So just build a weakness. Just do it. Well, all the bosses have weaknesses except for one, which just has no weakness, in that it resists everything. So going on elemental. Fuck you. Ooh, actually, caught myself for once. A brief update for anybody curious. Yesterday, okay, so had somebody come out, look at the network again on Thursday. Apparently, again, found the problem, fixed it, did a stress test for 7 hours on Friday with no problems. Did a short stream Saturday for about 2.5 hours. Was fine for most of it until everything kind of went critical near the end. And it was very bad. So, we're still, I think, in hard hiatus territory, unfortunately. With, you know, some interim other things. I'm probably going to try and start doing some other streams and just say, fuck it, if everything starts falling apart. Unless it's after, you know, a guy comes out and works on it and I have to actually call that one in. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, this is the obligatory once every FF8 event of me reminding everyone that, hey, FF8 actually has probably the best soundtrack in the series. Fight me. I mean, you count 14. 14 probably actually has the best soundtrack, but that feels like you're cheating. Oh, I don't mean it in the way of, like, it's not real. I mean it more in, like, this game that's gone on for 10 years. And they slowly improved it. Because honestly, here's the deal. I think if you compared original A Realm Reborn to 8, I think I would say 8 had the better soundtrack. But as the series as 14 has gone on, there have been songs that have trumped it. He exists. He has a gravity attack. We didn't see it. I should really do something with my anima lenses. Should. I could buy some supers. I should look into who I have good LMRs for, but no SSBs. What's the best SSB that I don't have yet? Man, I don't fucking know. I legitimately do not know. I have Evelyn Doppelganger, that's the problem. I also have Evelyn Doppelganger and I never use it. Like, much to my detriment, I probably should use it more. I have Arc, I have Nock, I have Raijin, like, I have them, that's the problem. This thing of, like, buy what you don't have, of the good ones. I'm like, I have the good ones, though. There's the thing of, like, why don't you ever use Raijin in videos? It's because Raijin fucking does jack all shit by himself. And unfortunately, because, like, the whole thing with Raijin is that he enables everybody else. I should use Raijin more, though. Lightning Monk is real. Monk is real, period. I have Minfilia and I have Gladio. Again. Machina? I don't know, actually. Oh, fuck yeah, but this song, though. You want to talk about, like, the fucking song on this soundtrack that just... I fucking love this song. How often does it show up as a boss theme? Not often. It's a rarely used song in the game. It's generally like the super boss music. Because I think they use it for this, they use it for one of the weapons. Also, Bahamut here being omni-resistant and even some absorption on some of those elements. The remaster is coming out soon, which might actually finally, because that's going to have like speed up and shit on it, might be the reason for me to finally play 8. Magic debuffing is your best friend against Bahamut though. Mega Flare is a piercing attack, so if you can actually reduce his offensive capabilities enough, you can deal with all of his bullshit. Also, wear stop resistance. His other gimmick is that he tries to slow you down with stop. If you can just block the stop, then there goes the gimmick. He doesn't actually do that much damage. Maelstrom is probably the most dangerous move, but it's a gravity attack. I think it's max HP gravity too, so it could kill you. But his actual physical attacks are so few and far between that not really an issue. I forgot to refill my glass of water. My glass of cool, refreshing night water. The devil, which is also in the details. Speaking of gravity being threatening, this motherfucker. Excuse me. Yep, wall is completely worthless in this. Everything is either gravity or piercing. What did I want to check? I want to check. Right. Now I remember. Oh, and also none of the gravity attacks are blockable because for as much as I go, oh, why do they never let us actually do anything with our accessories? At the same time, you can't really just let us go buck wild with that shit. That kind of negates bosses completely, which is even less fun. Are you vulnerable to blind? No, so they even fucked up that part. Now, remember when there was the cool Diabolos that was like all gravity and physical? But you could blind him. And then it was roll the dice. That was a cool fight. I've been playing a little bit of the new Pokemon game from Dina on the side. It's alright. I just hope we don't see Dina being Dina in that game. By which I mean, hey, you know what the best units right now in that game are? They're all free. So, hope Dina doesn't get mad that their gacha is actually kind of useless right now. But also, like, here's the thing. Do you think Nintendo's gonna let them go buck wild? Like, that's the other thing. Whew, okay. Now, in my testing, this was not a rough fight. But also in that testing, got a lot of Bart's double casts. There were a lot of double casts in general. See how this goes in a normal environment. Oh no, this is fine. Who's ready for a really long fight? Because I didn't bring haste. Actually, no. Vetoed. Also, here's the one thing that I kind of, I'm really upset about with Pokemon Masters. So, they did implement... I'm good. They did implement a sparking system, like from Grand Blue. You know, every time you pull, you get points, cash in your points to get characters. That's all well and good. You need to pull a lot to get it. Now, I haven't done a pool yet, so I don't know these numbers exactly, but yeah, $400 worth. To put that in comparison, so what it is you need to... Yeah, here's the problem though. So, in order to get like pick a character off the banner, you need to get 400 draw points. And I don't know if it's 1-to-1 with what you do. Like for every 10 draws, you get 10 points, but you need 400. 400. Now you may be saying, "All right, newbie, but is it as generous as say Grand Blue?" I've done most of the content in the game. I have 6,000, which is enough for, that's right, 2 10 draws. They haven't actually done any events yet, so maybe events will do good gem payout. I would hope so, because literally doing everything in the game and only having enough for 2 draws feels really bad. It makes me not want to draw. Because what if something else comes up? By the way, those air noises are on me. I should readjust these in hindsight. Center vertically. Oops. I don't... What is a pity timer? No, it doesn't have, like, if you keep drawing, eventually you get a 5-star. It doesn't have that because it has the sparking system instead. At least I don't think it has pity rates. Pity rate up. I don't think it does. It could. I honestly had not looked at the gacha that much in Pokemon Masters. Kind of glanced at it once or twice. That is one nice thing. IVs. In the game that introduced IVs and EVs, aren't in Pokemon Masters. Every unit is preordained. What if Bart's got angry? There is the whole thing of, like, if you draw dupes of a unit, it will upgrade units and so on and so forth, but there's also a material that lets you do that, so like, sort of in a Grand Blue sense of, hey, you can draw the same gacha weapon multiple times and then eventually uncap it, or you can use a Damascus bar. Big! Whoa! What if? No. So this is playing out pretty similarly to what my test run was. And that double cast just kept happening. And then the boss wasn't there anymore. I want to say, I feel like I remember them saying that Record Keeper is also going to move away from 32-bit at some point. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, the no 32-bit stuff on some modern games really sucks ass. Maybe the 4.0 support is what I'm thinking. It might still do 32-bit. Alright, now let's talk about a boss with kind of mechanics. I can't even tell what your phone is on. I honestly can't even answer that question. Settings about phone? There you go. I'm curious now. Well, I could run master, so I know I'm 64-bit. And my phone always updates, so I'm ahead on OS as well. If you got a phone 9 months ago, it's probably not on 4.0. I can almost assure you. Eight and 7. But honestly, one final bullet point on Pokemon Masters. Don't worry about not being able to get in on the ground floor. There isn't a lot to do in it right now. There's no stamina in that game, so you can finish the story in a... you have to grind up a bit. But you can finish the story in like a day. And then you sit there. Apparently they're dropping an event tonight, so I'm curious to see what those end up being. Oh yeah, tangentially related, because DNA software. Damn games. I'm actually curious now. Let's do a little bit of experiment. So settings. About phone. Android version 9. To give you an idea. Hey everyone, remember Ifrit? Remember Ifrit? Remember this asshole? This fucking guy? He always opens up with Hellfire, which means you're going to get zapped right away. Yeah, Ifrit, Moat Ifrit, the reason that FF8 is an ice realm. Monk real? Monk real. Machinist more real. Machinist is using a 6-star ability though. Machinist is cheating. So here comes the 1-2 combo of punch then high kick, which has a chance to paralyze. I recommend equipping paralyze with this, because it's way more annoying to fix. Also, it can hit your healer, and then that sucks. Ooh. Well. Well, I loved Ida. It's a shame that she's dead. Quite a few of Ifrit's moves actually respect wall. Respect your defenses, so don't skimp on your defenses. That has a chance to slow. Meteor Punch. It's rude. This is fine. We just need Mustadio to keep double casting until the cows come home. Damn it. Can't win them all. Blaze is not fun. Blaze, I believe, always brings you down to that percent. why we have a backup medica. Ifrit here, I do believe, actually behaves on a table. He's not scripted in any way. So, nasty, nasty man. Alright, we're out of imperiling. Time to switch to damage. I see. Just double cast. What if I didn't die? Oh, those imperils are starting to fall off. This is hurting. I think we might just get there, though. Whew. Alright. Scary, scary. Yeah, my test run of that went a little bit better because I actually pulled off Ida's SSB, which, if you don't know, I think is a double defense reductor. So everybody was dealing way more damage. But time for a version of that fight that I feel a bit more confident doing. Which is weird. It's usually the other way around. Where my, my do whatever setup is pretty solid. Defense resistance down 50%. Attack defense up. Yep, that sounds about right. And you can do is mainly coming to this if somehow an errant paralyze occurs. You may be saying, maybe that's not very likely that on my test run, a paralyze happened. Excuse me. Not only did a paralyze happen, but it literally happened right after I used Purifying Grimoire. Yeah, Ultimate Meteor Strike is probably the scarier move. Just if that slow hits the wrong person at the wrong time, that sucks ass. So this team is pretty powerful. It's just a matter of how rude Ifrit decides to be. And how lucky Laguna decides to be. Holy shit. Selfie, give me the dubs. Please, dubs. Wait, this can Selfie dubs? Selfie can't dubs. What am I even thinking? Did I see the PAX panel about FF14? No. I sometimes try to not watch those because they'll sometimes hint at future content stuff, and I like that to be a bit more of a surprise. You ever see an Ice Monk actually do quad nines? It's magical. Oh, here it comes. Time for bad cut-ins. Time for Squall to get paralyzed. No, we're good. Yeah, I beat Shadowbringers. Might have just been better off just using another Ice Fist. Full cure. Oh, right, yeah, and fire reduces damage from fire. Smart. Plan. We're done here. Noted smart and planned move of using in fire. Look, Furry, I have both ice chains, both 2.0s, and yeah, it kind of owns. Oh, let me do an outro for this and then finally jump into Crystal Tower. I'm gonna save myself some time, actually. By the way, I did jump into, I've been jumping into Phoenix a little bit on the side. I got Phoenix down to, I want to say like 20%. I think a mistimed, Alara USB is what did me in. Phoenix sucks. If I'm being real. I'm putting all my cards on the table. Phoenix is a bad fight. Like, for the most part, the other ones that I've done, which I've only done 2 other ones, are for the most part fine. With maybe like 1 or 2 bad things. Alright. So that's it for the FF8 event. Next event coming up is actually a Chocobo request. I think the freezing request because it's the ice one. Chilling request. So yeah, I'll see you then. There. Cut off. Swap these banners around for the 20th Crystal Tower. Hi, I'm the WanderingNewbie, and it's time for Record Keeper. Today, we have another Crystal Tower, one of the last ones. Crystal Tower 20, according to my notes. Getting into this one a little bit late. There's only actually like 10 days left on this one. But I've been trying not to double down too much on videos, and there were a lot of dream fights. Who likes 2 Bahamut's? We got 2 Bahamut's for you, Jim. 2 Bahamut's. Alright. Does chilling also come with the freebie chain? Every Chocobo request comes with a freebie chain. That's kind of the point of the Chocobo requests. Yeah, I think it's Fran that gets this one. I'm gonna say they eventually start giving stuff to FF14 characters. This is... at a point, Dino realized that they're never going to be able to do another FF14 event, so they start slotting FF14 characters into the Black Chocobo banners. Well, if you want to see some of these fights being threatening, here's a spoiler. I only ran the top of the tower fight this week. I did not test any of these other ones because I kind of finished putting these parties together a half hour before I went on pit. Does Dina hate FF14? Dina has a really bad contract with Square where they're not allowed to work on games that are active. Also, wait, literally half the class in Rocket Keeper are the wrong classes? Which ones? It's just like Minfilia, that's it. Oh, literally half of them are wrong now. Yeah, okay. Fair. Anyway. You should be able to post, Kasumi. That FF3 boss music though. Gotta wait for our attack buff. Your moves are instant here in Frozen Time. Whoa. Maybe I should have Shell. We'll be fine. Look how fine it is. Ferris, how was your damage so low? It's oddly low damage for Ferris. Big! We're fine. No, it's just like the damage is low compared to everybody else, and also generally my ninjas hit harder than that, especially with a 50% buff, and the Mug Bloodlust buff. And Ferris is boosting harder than everybody else too. Look, we all have a visceral reaction to seeing Bahamut cast Kiraja. That's just being human. I might be boosting the wrong thing with El Mars, maybe? I don't think so. Two. The power of 2 turns. He's smart. He knows to not hit Lunan. Unfortunately, the pact is already sealed. The die is cast. Yeah, Upper Omnia has a really good cast of characters. It's a shame about everything else with that game. Beam. Beam. Yeah, unfortunately, harping about FF14 in this game isn't going to make the content happen. We can't, by yelling about it, change a contract. Loading a lot of soul breaks into this one. Yo, Wave Cannon, why do you have the X-Death music? I mean, I'm not complaining, but what? Oh, this is the bonus boss version. Okay. Oops. I mean, Kasumi, here's my problem. And I kind of share the opinion of Loon. Here's the issue with the bonus dungeon in 5. Here's a new version of Shinryu and Omega, and instead of being more to the methodology of Shinryu and Omega in that they have one glaring weakness that you can abuse in any different ways, no. Play by our rules, which kind of laughs in the face of what makes FF5 fun. Yes. Omega Mark II shifts weakness and is immune to stop. And has an express counter to quad slash. Yes. Omega Mark II was a new design team going, what if we force the player to actually deal with Omega instead of, you know, putting in fun workarounds for dealing with Omega. Anyway. And Omega Neo Shinryu is, I think, kind of the same problem. I know less about that one, but... Also, as another hot take, fucking weakness shift bosses suck ass. They're never good. What if we just kept firing missiles at Yuna for some reason? Well, that's fun. I thought it would go... I switched you off of something. I guess I thought the various parts of Guardian here would go down faster. Alright, Alphanod, now double cast. Dang. Man can hope. Oh, right. We're supposed to get that up. Which I don't know how relevant that's going to be, but we'll see. What targets? Oh! Right, you do cast Shell. Did I actually do what I said I was going to do in my brain and bring a Dispel? Maybe it's on Yuna. Why am I so smart? He ever just looked at a screen and just went, man, I'm smart. I keep going, I should probably recast Wall, and then I don't recast Wall. Big. Well, Guardian, you put up a valiant effort. So, my hat's off to you. Yeah, that's what I said before. Omega has a flat counter to rapid fire. I think it's like literally like it counters with encircle or something. Like it's something ridiculous. Yeah. 33% chance to full heal, 33% chance to do nothing, and 33% chance to encircle. So, roll the dice, I guess. Did you want the original boss to just be Omega with higher stats? They could just come up with a different boss. They could come up with a unique, different boss that isn't just Omega, but worse. It's a bad dungeon. I haven't looked into the Enyo fight that much, but I remember reading up on Shinryu and Omega and just both of them sounding like not fun at all. Like, so here's the exact methodology, and let me explain this real quick. When planning a fight, all right, like let's look at just a base bit of game design here. Let's look at Omega. Omega deals a lot of damage and has Reflect. That's the big things. And like removes people from the party and has like counters and stuff like that. There are ways around this. White Mage can keep your party up, and the Reflect has a way of working around it in that you can bounce spells onto Omega if you want to go down that avenue. Omega never looks at something that you do and says no. It has things that it wants you to use to find answers to. It doesn't look at things and go, no. The bonus bosses in the GBA version do that. And that is expressly why they are bad. When it says, find a solution, and you go, okay, I'm going to try this. And the game goes, not that one though. Expressly, not that. It gets into what number am I thinking territory of game design. And that's not good game design. I don't know why I brought the spell on you. There's probably a reason. I don't know why I'm casting the Roaming Warrior when I have other wall. Right, yes, you turn yourself on fire and... Right. That is your gimmick. And then you imperil me. Correct. Boss that slowly becomes worse and worse. Yeah, it'd be nice if Record Keeper had better boss design. You're right. This is straight from FF9 too, isn't it? To an extent. The FF9 version of this boss didn't set itself on fire. This is the Record Keeper twist on the fight. The FF9 version also was undead and was vulnerable to just using a Phoenix down on it, if I remember correctly. You could just do that. I think I legitimately fought the boss. And people were like, wow, I'm actually surprised that this boss is actually this much of a threat. I'm like, it's the thing. Now it's just gonna immolate it. Wow, cool. Interesting. Go figure. Well, whatever, it's dead. Oh, excuse me. I mean, the issue is Dina doesn't want to try with design. Remember, nightmare fights existed. They had design space before. They tried before. They don't feel like trying anymore. The first White Mage Nightmare fight, which had a use for Vox and Stona. CPU Nightmare, which was unfortunately coded poorly and completely shut down by full breakdance. Sad thing. You hate to see that happen. Oh boy, we're going late tonight. That pit curse. That pit tax. Tax is a better term for it. What are they going to do after 6-star Magicite? Well, let me tell you about 7-star Magicite. They haven't said that. I just don't trust Dina to do anything else. Yeah, every time they make a Magicite tier, they will just hope that the game dies before they're done. That's right, the new dungeon type. Extreme fights, but elemental. Shit, did we do that already? Fuck. The bosses take less damage, less people in-elemented on your side of the field. That's right. Introducing healing soul breaks that also in-element them. Does it do anything for the character actually? No, but you need them for these dungeons. Bahamut here, whose whole gimmick is Mega Flare does flat damage. And he tries to really stall you. The main move for this first part for me is I need to at least heal everyone at least once. Everyone needs to be max health before Mega Flare. Well, rest in peace, Ramza. You'll move again an hour from now. Oh-ho. This is fine. This is fine. Hey, you guys remember Ramza? Oh shit! He's back in power form. Alright, we need to turn that off. Doing this for the attack buff. Turn off your buff. And dispel. And then also over here we should have, that's right, Cruel Sagittar. I really like the animation for this. It's not a good USB. The animation is really good though. Just gonna hold on. Just gonna sit on this one for a moment. No particular reason. Not because the counter is at 1. As you do. Or he just dies. Nope, wait. He gets the attack off first. Attacker wins. That's tower down. Longer than you would think because, you know, I do it in the Goofy No LMRs. I don't know if there is ever a universe where 15 is actually good. Because honestly, I look at that gameplay and I held it in my hands once and I did not enjoy that gameplay at all. It's a shitty Kingdom Hearts. And I will die on that hill. It is worse Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts isn't even that good, to be honest. Just preloading those banners. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry, my mic was over there. Now it's here.
Howdy, motherfucker. So about these banners. I think this is the first time that we've gotten a healer awakening.
Second time.
Who was the first one?
First one was Lena. This one is not so much of a healer awakening as it is a dancer one, but it's very much supposed to be used with Passion Salsa.
Anyway, wait, is that out?
That's how. That's the secret.
That's out?
I don't know if it's out, but that's what it's supposed to be used for.
Does anyone know if that's out? Anyway, stop that joke right now. Instantly restore a large amount of HP to all allies, raise any KO allies, and restore a large amount of HP to them. So that's pretty big for a raise thing. They're usually like half HP. Anyway, grant all allies haste, grant them magic barrier, enabling them to avoid 2 magic attacks, and Dancer Awoken mode, which, special. Unlimited Dancer abilities reduce the delay of Dancer abilities, cause Dancer abilities to trigger a follow-up for Divine Dancing, granting all allies a barrier that reduces damage taken for 1 attack. Reduce damage depends on the triggering ability rank, up to rank 5, and I think that's like 10% for each rank.
So yeah, up to 40%.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, quick aside, White Mage Dancers have been they've had a big problem for a while, namely because they used to be really good units as just sort of Swiss Army knives for debuffing and healing purposes, but since bosses have been hitting harder and faster, they just don't have time to utilize their dances and have to go strictly to healing.
Yep.
This is a big issue for Selphie in particular because she is the only healer in Realm, and this awakening is made specifically for Passion Salsa, which isn't out right now.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very excellent dancer awakening, as long as you have a dedicated dancer. But if you need her as a healer, you need to have Passion Salsa.
Yep. That's just the brunt of it.
Yeah, like it's really, really good. Otherwise, it's just
Moving on, we got Cherubim Shot, which is ice boosting thrown weapon because Renoa. 15 magic ice non-elemental, temporarily infuse the user with the power of ice, enter awoken ice mode, causing every third ice ability to trigger a follow-up ice apocalypse, dealing magic ice non-elemental that breaks the damage cap.
Pretty standard awakening.
Pretty standard. It's ice based and it has a chaser on the third hit. That's very standard.
What are Renoa?
Cutting trigger plus ice boosting sword. 15 physical ice, non-elemental, infused with the power of ice. Enter awoken mode, reduce delay the user's actions, and trigger a follow-up blasting frost when the mode ends. I'm gonna guess that's one big overstrike hit.
No, actually, this one is basically his BSB2 and USB2, but in Woken format. So once this ends, it goes up to, I believe, 15 hits with increased crit rate and potency and everything. Like, so yeah, it is just like a big Command 2 follow-up, more or less.
Alright. Following up on that one, we have an Arcane, Ice-based, 3 hits, Ice Earth.
Yeah, really good for Renoa. Especially nice because it can be leveraged on both her Ice and Earth side.
I'll tell you about Booyaka slots.
Booyaka, booyaka.
No heal on this, but instant Regenga, Last Stand, and reduce the delay of everyone's actions for 2 turns. No, yes, everyone's actions.
That is really weird. I just my brain auto-corrected into a Medica, but whack. It's nice though.
It's so
because
good.
I think the thing is it has quick cast 2 instead of high quick cast 2, so I'm just like, oh, okay. She traded the high part for the guts, so I guess that's a really good LR USB alternate. No, it doesn't have the Medica.
The thing about this is, and though she is still the only healer in Realm, I think they are very much trying to move Selphie over to a supporting role, where she is not the main healer.
Well, I hope they find the main healer pretty soon.
Yeah. Which I'm actually more for, instead of only building characters around the Torment dungeons.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah. Here's Angel Wing Ice Ruin. 10 magic ice to 1 enemy, temporarily infuse users with power ice, temporarily increase the amount of damage from the user's black magic abilities, and enter Brave. The Brave is an overstrike type based off of black magic.
Still a very solid Brave.
Yep. 6 Dark Glint, Angel Wing Ice Dust, 6 Magic Ice, and Empowered Infusion.
Yeah, that's a nice tempo glint plus.
Wall slots, 6 Dark Glint, Protect Shell Haste at the start of the fight. It's not bad. Solid. Freeze up slots.
A little bit annoying because, like, we use wall for something else, but hey.
It's Arc Will Coil terms.
Yeah, sometimes the nomenclature kind of clashes.
Yep. Elmars. Wait a minute.
Oh wow, did they just go straight to LMRs, no
Just
glints?
went straight to Elmars.
Dang.
No 5 stars on this. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, small chance to heal all allies when using dancer abilities. Hey, guess what this combo is really well with?
Yeah, like that's really good with Selphie, so cool.
Oh, excuse me. Lord, I'm having some aljo. Moderate chance to gain up to a moderate amount of mind depending on the number of dancer abilities the user has used.
I am fairly sure that Passion Salsa is percentage based.
I don't know.
Hey chat, can you help us with this one?
Doesn't matter anyway. This is a very odd one that doesn't... Passion Salsa is a flat heal. Does not scale. Scaling per use, I'm sorry. Flat heal, scaling on use. Okay. it. No, I don't like this. Period. Moving on. That's just it. I don't like it. It just doesn't work. I guess what they
it doesn't work at all.
It doesn't work.
That's why I was asking, like, does Passion Salsa have is that mind based? No.
So here's my problem with Witch's bracelet. So like, yes, ice, she can use Witch. She's mainly an ice person. And then you slide over to her USB, which clearly is built for black magic. Oh, but wait, Witch abilities count for black magic, so never mind.
Yeah, like damage typed. Yeah.
Yeah. I always forget that Witch counts as black magic.
Which is really weird because she already has a black magic double cat. Whatever.
Don't think about it. Begin the battle temporarily infused with ice. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Fucking who cares? Small chance for black magic abilities to trigger twice. Yep. And this one's weird for Squall. Reduce the delay of the user's actions for 3 turns at the start of the fight. It doesn't really fit into his kit. I'd say you generally would want one of his increased damage things instead.
Yeah, like, were they planning on giving him the Realm Chain at some point?
I don't know. It just feels out of place for the character. Yeah, I guess if you want to start fast, it exists, but like,
This is still a decent banner if you want ice.
Yep.
Selphie's Awakening is a very big IOU until Passion Salsa comes out.
But once Passion Salsa comes out, it does good work. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Oh baby.
Well, what if?
Well?
Well.
So how's your soldier team looking?
Really fucking good, actually. I have 2 awakenings and a chain.
Oh right, you do have Laguna Chain, don't you?
I have Squall Awakening, Sora Awakening, and the chain. Noel gets kicked off the team.
Yeah, Noel's done his job.
Noel, like, don't get me wrong, Noel has good purpose on that team. There's a reason to have him
it's
on that team.
It's just Laguna kind of kicked him off his spot.
Not even just that, like, he was on the team with Laguna, Squall kicked him off. Anyway.
Now we have Banner 2s with Wokes.
Yes. Banner 2s are officially introducing new stuff. So, Ultimecia here, Wind Boosting Staff. Apocalypse, deal 15 magic Dark Wind, non-elemental. Temporarily grant the user Awoken Spell Strike mode. And grant them Switch Draw mode, causing every third Dark or Wind ability to trigger a follow-up ability, Cruelest Blow, dealing magic Wind, Dark, non-elemental. That breaks the damage cap. In this
Switch Draw is...
in this, Wind and Dark abilities get a boost and double cast. That is what Spell Strike mode is. And Switch Draw means that they become an element to the last ability that they casted. So if she uses Wind abilities, she becomes in Wind. If she uses a Dark ability, she becomes in Dark.
This is how they're going to handle 6-star Magicites for generalists.
This is how they are going to try and do that, and then they don't. Just me pointing at the screen. And
me
Zazat.
Pointing at Zazat. Yeah, Zazat and... No,
Core,
Edgar gets
Core
an
2.
element.
Core is a generalist. Core literally got released the week that 6-star Magicite came out. And
Wait,
was a
I'm
generalist.
sorry, what Core is a fucking hell.
I'm fairly sure I remember Core being a generalist. He's a generalist samurai.
Oh my god.
Oh,
he's not?
I'm not? Who was released? Oh, I'm thinking of Trey.
That's
Trey from
that's
Type Zero.
Trey.
That's
Okay,
what it was.
okay.
Sorry.
We were also thinking of Cotter from Type Zero, who was also a generalist that got fucked.
Sorry, I was thinking of Trey. But still,
Yeah.
they released a generalist. They literally released a generalist right when fucking 6-star Magicite came. Anyway. They have answers and they just don't use them. Like, pull the entire stream to the side for a moment here. This is my most frustrating thing with Dina, is that they introduce problems and solutions and never smack the two together constantly. They introduced, hey, we can update glints, and then don't update the broken glints that fucking suck ass. Hey, we introduced this problem with our shit-ass new dungeon design, and then we just don't use it on some characters.
Hey, we killed an entire generation of different Soulbreak users, and then we don't follow up on it, and we keep making more General's tech for these people that we killed their kits.
Anyway,
Ugh.
Carnage Cut. Deal 15 range, Dark Fire, non-elemental, attacks to one target, temporarily grant Awoken Sorcerer Snipe mode, and enter switch draw mode, causing every second Dark or Fire ability to trigger a follow-up Stubborn Blade, dealing 8 ranged physical Dark Fire non-elemental. Same thing as Ultimecia, except he's Dark Fire instead of Wind Dark.
He also got Samurai, so that's where the fire is coming from.
Yep. Arcane out of 10. It's 20 hits, big hit at the end. Arcane out of 10. Arcane out of 10. 3 big hits. Dark Fire. Multi-element. Same as the last one. Chain. Dark Chain. This is real. Physical offensive Dark Chain. Very nice.
Yeah, he can do this well. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Ice Chain. Ice Chain is real.
Laguna is really, really good as a chain user.
Yes. Laguna's Machinist access makes him very good as a chain user. Staff of Magi is instantly deal 10 magic wind dark to one enemy. Lower defense, resistance, and mind a large amount, which is very important for, I think, Madawin.
Yes. Adamantoise and Medine, this was made as a silver bullet for both of those bosses.
Yes. And temporarily reduce the delay of the user's actions and enter Brave mode. Brave is a Overstrike type, but with a Dispel attached to it at the highest level.
Yeah, like, I'm not entirely sold on the Dispel being the last effect, just because Dispel is a reactionary move.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically so are Braves, what they're initially built for. They're built for Rage mode breakers.
That's true. Like, I guess it's just like, I don't know, there may be times where the Savage mode is not stacking particularly well with whether or not I need that Dispel on.
Yep. I get that. But yeah, it's still very, very solid across the board.
Yes, it is.
I have no fucking clue what this is. Deal 10 range physical ice on mental, temporarily infuse user with the power of ice, raise attack and defense 30%, and temporarily cause Machinist abilities double cast. And I think that's a hungry double, so yeah, alright.
I mean, I still like his USB 1 a bit more, but this is good insulation for...
Hey, guess what? Laguna's the best ice impaler in the game, next to maybe Noel if you have his USB 2.
Yep.
Noel's USB 2 is fucking instant cast imperil too. It's real fucking good. Let me just go on a limb here and say, like, everybody sleeps on Noel, but his USB 2 actually whips ass.
Yeah, his USB 1's really, really good.
Is that the one?
It's the one.
What's his 2?
USB 2 is
2
the
is the DPS one, right?
Yes.
I always forget.
No, like, you're right. It's super fucking good.
Alright. Glint. Time Tamper temporarily increase the damage of the user's attacks if they hit weakness, and reduce the delay of the user's action 2 turns, because she is a generalist.
Yeah, good general squad.
Yeah. Problem Child. Okay, no, this is the steal. This is 6.
Yeah, this is the
6
Mug
instant
Imperil.
hits and Mug Imperil, which is, yeah, I kind of like these. They're,
Yeah, me too.
people sort of rank these on the same level as they just increase the Empower by 2, but like this supports the rest of your team. This actually works.
Yeah, because you, at the end of the day, you're creating weakness, which generates more meter.
Yep. Freeze Missiles is a tempo and power infusion. It's fine.
Yep.
Elamars.
It's also his S-Star armor.
Yeah. We have chance to double cast dark abilities, which, yeah, wait.
She already has double
this
cast
is
wind.
his this is his armor from the fucking movie. That's what that is.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Yeah, this is when he dressed up like a knight for the movie.
I completely forgot about that.
Yep. Yeah, it's also starting dark. Yep. Yeah, that works.
She already has double cast wind, so that's fine.
Yeah, she has double cast. Cypher has double cast darkness. Yeah. And that's it. All in all, it's a really good dark banner with, ice is there and whatever else Cypher and Adia dip into. Yeah, this is actually the first time that we're going to see, and this is actually going to start popping up a lot more with the second banners being pretty decent, where this competes with Banner 1. Like,
this actually does.
If you have a solid ice team and you need dark instead, you could very much pull on Banner 2 and be happy.
This is also really good from a character perspective because it has a very good focus on 3 very strong characters.
Yes, they are being a bit more focused on banners, I think, from here on out, instead of spreading them across, like, 4 or 5 characters. Like, you're gonna land something for one of these 3 characters. I don't know where I'm going with that.
It's fine.
If you pull and you draw multiple items, there's a good chance that you'll get multiple things for the same character. That's where I think my brain was going.
Right.
So yeah, it's a good banner. But what if I windmill slam it? You get a 3-star.
You're mashing too hard. You gotta you gotta ease up.
Sometimes I just like to windmill slam the orb into the receptacle.
Look, if you windmill sled the orb into the receptacle, you're just gonna break it, and then nobody gets anything.
Good. My job here is done. And let's do that roll draw. Oh man, you know what that means? When the Chilling Request drops next week, I get to pull on Ice Banner, which I really don't need, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Uh-oh.
Dude, my Ice team is kind of set. There's no reason for me to change up the Ice team at all. Anyway. True, I do have a lot of Renoa's LMRs. I have her really bad, like, ramp one and her in Earth.
Yeah, like, my Renoa was pretty spread out, but it was slowly leaning into ice, and it was in a good spot.
The problem is, I have, like, a bunch of her LMRs, but I don't actually have that many soul breaks on her. I think I have just, brothers, if I'm actually being real. I can check that after this draw.
I was just like... Yeah, when I was, like, fighting King Behemoth the first time, I was just like, oh, well, I guess I have her Earth Super and her Arcane.
Wait, King Behemoth?
Flint.
The heck is King Behemoth?
Oh, Magic Earth?
Oh, right. Well. What if Cypher?
Cypher's real. How is your physical dark?
Pretty good.
In fairness, I used Cypher's Chain against Medine, so take that as you will.
I mean, if I'm going against... Is Medine the magic one? The one that you want to go against with magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I do that, I have Seymour. You can actually contribute more to the fight.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I have a lot of chains, y'all. And I just kind of luck into them. Again, I got Gilgamesh's off the daily draw. Do your daily draws.
Yo, 6-star Dark Summon win.
Probably when the 6-star summon comes out. What's a 6-star holy summon? It's gonna be Alexander, actually. Yeah, it's gonna be Alexander.
Yeah, it's gonna be Alexander. I don't know what
be.
I don't know what the win one is gonna be.
Diabolos, probably.
Diabolos, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, Wind doesn't have a really established traditional one.
Well, they already did Fenrir.
They already did Typhon.
Garuda. Yeah, Garuda, FF14 Garuda. I could see it being. It could also just be Valfor.
It could also just be FF3 Garuda for maximum hate.
Well, no, FF3 Garuda was Lightning.
Ah, damn it, that's right.
I mean, we're going to find out in a month. They just released Shiva.
Yeah, so it's probably Valfor.
Because it's what? It's Titan, Ramu, Ifrit, Shiva. Titan. Wait, what was the Lightning one? I forget. Oh, Titan. Oh, yeah.
Lightning is Ramu.
Titan, Ramu, Leviathan. That's what I was thinking. I missed Water. Ifrit, Shiva, and it's probably gonna be. It's either FF14 Garuda or they do Valfor because they already established with Dark Valfor as Valfor being Wind.
Well, we already established how FF14 is in this game, so
Yeah, that too. And then it's going to be Alexander and probably Diabolos. Because Diabolos is like the only explicitly dark summon that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, hope y'all looking forward to a fight against Gravity. And nothing but.
I miss when Gravity could actually...
Oh, right, Anima. I completely forgot about Anima.
Yeah, they did Arc.
Yeah. Anyway. Good stream.